Back in the 90s, I rejected this wok lid section. Aluminium sheet nose is too flimsy, but we're determined to use it. A couple of years ago, screwed onto this piece of MDF, which provided a good foundation to kind of stabilise the wobbly aluminium and then build backwards, work out what height for the bonnet and how everything's going to fit. Big hole is where the air for the radiator comes through. This was clearance for some big nuts, but it's moved forward, doesn't need that anymore. And I had some greenhouse aluminium trays, so I used the nibbler to cut the shape out, and then I hammered it over this edge to get the fold. Easy on the straights because it just go around, but here it needs to shrink, so it's been hammer formed badly around there. So another thing to show is I have bits of MDF where the bonnet will come in, so I need to make, there's more to do here. So I cut this to bits to make it easier to hammer form with. So I need to cut the hole for the radiator air. I need strips that the bonnet lands against. I need a way to fit probably that jam jar lid, fill the hole where the radiator cap was. But it's solid and useful and usable. It's held in with these countersunk hex drive M6. I've got one here to show how I did it. So it's just a plain hole, then it goes through a big nut and pulled down tight. So as it pulls down tight, it forms the indent I need. 2A standard. It's distorted the material quite a long way out. You can kind of see the bright line round where it's pulled the material down. But it's good enough for this, and that's very much the push at the moment in terms of time, money, and quality. The material was free, 3 hours to get to that stage. It's terrible standard up there. It's all rinky, well, it's kind of folded in on itself. So it's taught me, what happens if you're quick and clumsy, but it'll do, something to build from.